Meisterville, and today we are talking Superman and Lois, episode 6. So hi, if you're new here, hi, my name is Black Lex from Meister Geek Media. I talk all sorts of geek media from superheroes, the anime, the sci-fi. If all of that stuff sounds really good to you, please feel free to tickle that subscribe button and that bell button so you never miss a video. Alright, so let's get into this. The budget is picking up on this show in my personal opinion. They have a pretty cool action scene that was almost on the level of some Zack Snyder stuff. You know what I'm saying? But now the story is much better and the Superman is much better. So yeah, I feel like, if you're getting like Zack Snyder quality action, but you're getting Superman actively saving people, that's a good mesh and combination there. Like Zack Snyder did some great action stuff. And Man of Steel is not a perfect it's not a great movie. Yeah, but I for what it was, I did enjoy it, except when we got to the end where that was just infuriating in my personal opinion. But anyway, that's another story for another time. Point is that we get a spectacular Zack Snyder level action scene with a really good story behind it that I personally enjoyed. So I liked that. I liked how this episode opened. Morgan Edge is a bit like, I came up with this new term. I don't know if anybody's using it, but when a villain is kind of basic and their motivations are vague, I call them a basic boo ha 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 bitch. Sorry, don't mean to cuss, but like, that's what it is with Morgan Edge. Like, Morgan Edge just feels so basic. I don't know why he wants to take over the things. I don't know why he wants to make more Kryptonians. Hopefully they'll reveal it, because I mean, in the comic books, as far as I know, he was not that memorable. But like, yeah, I hope his motivations is revealed, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, for now, I mean, he's greasy and the actor's got a lot of charisma. So the character is, you want to see him get his comeuppance. But that's all my attachment to Morgan Edge at this point. Not that that's bad. You know what I'm saying? You do need that kind of thing going on. But yeah, he's kind of basic to me, basically. Yo, Lana husband Kyle. Yeah, Lana's husband Kyle. This dude. This dude need to get off of Morgan Edge's pole and realize where Morgan Edge is trying to stick that pole. If you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this dude has just been throwing creepy hints at your wife the entire time, my boy. And like, I get that this is about the town, Kyle. I really do. I get that you're trying to put the town above everything, my boy, but Dude, red flags, sir. Red flags on the play. Like, bro, like, you gotta step to Morgan Edge or something. Like, other men would have straight socked him out, because he'd be straight hitting on Lana in front of him. Like, yo, this dude has no chill. Morgan Edge has no chill around Lana. Jordon kind of ego tripping in this one, bro. Like, what they're doing with the kids, I really like. But yeah, Jordon is kind of having this huge ego trip, which is insanity. And like, you almost have to just, like, you think about it. You almost just have to think about it in certain cases, because like, you get where he's coming from, but at the same time, you're just like, bro, even though I understand, you need to sit down. Like, stop it. Jordon, stop it. My man Jonathan needs them powers, guys. My man Jonathan needs, I will say this until he gets them powers. He is Superman without the super, man. Like, like Jonathan, he's actually becoming one of my favorite breakouts in any CW show whatsoever. I really like this kid, and the actor is doing a really good job. Because, like, the thing is, Jonathan, like, he's charming, he takes responsibility, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he messes up, like, he gets mad, but he tries to hold himself back and everything. And, like, he'll be mad at you, but, like, if he cares about you, it will switch on a dime. Like, I really like that character and the way they write him. It will switch on a dime. He will just be like, yo, you need me, I'm here. So that's why, like, I feel like if he gets powers, he's earned it in the writing, because his character is also so good. Like, he's quick to make the sacrificial play. Like, he's very quick to make the sacrificial play without even thinking about it. And like, he'll put himself, like, as much as he was the popular kid who was always put first, he'll put himself second. I really like Jonathan, man. Get them powers. Hashtag Jonathan needs them powers, boy. Yo, the Lex in this episode, he hella thirsty. Whew. Like, if you've been watching up until this point, you kind of understand where this quote unquote Lex is coming from. Because it's neither, what I'm saying, it seems like this General Lex has a point to where he's going with this, but he is hella thirsty. Woo. Like, bro, chill, calm down, jeez, cold shower, sir, cold shower. Like, it'll be okay. And then we get to General Lane, and General Lane is tripping in this episode also. A lot of people tripping in this episode, but General Lane, like, I have to neutralize. He's on that whole I gotta neutralize the threat type thing. And, like, for me, as a person who's not been a fan of Superman for a long time, and again, it's always been powers based. It's never been character based. Like, the character of Superman, I've seen multiple characters like that, or characters who were spun off who held the same morals as Superman but dispute them out in different ways. The Boy Scout image is not a problem. Because, I mean, even if you look at it, Batman, in his nature, in his world, he is a Boy Scout. I mean, that's saying a lot, but he is. You know what I'm saying? So, Boy Scout image, the Boy Scout thing is not a problem. And the way Superman steps up in this episode, in a particular scenario, I particularly enjoyed. But, like, yeah, I just think that, in the comic books, he's way too broken for me to ever worry about him. So, that's just my spiel on that. But, like, what he does in this episode, I really appreciated. And how he checks, like, how him and General Lane butt heads and how Superman checks him. I was just like, I like that. Go ahead, Superman. Go ahead, last son of Krypton. I see you. So, yeah, all in all, this was actually a really good episode, you know what I'm saying? Things are, like, cranking up, storylines are colliding, the family element is getting heavier and heavier, and I just think that it's pretty good as to how they are setting up the chips in this particular thing. And what's nice about it as well is that if you're familiar enough with Superman, like, so apparently this series, Superman and Lois, came from a whole slew of multiversal events, because they've been dealing with the multiverse and whatever. And if you're familiar with Superman, even if you're not familiar with the multiverse stuff, like, even if you're not familiar with everything, if you're just familiar with Superman marries Lois and whatever, and you're familiar with them having kids and everything, and you're familiar enough with the Superman lore, even, like, throughout the movies, I would say, I don't even think you have to read the comic books like that. Like, they've really approached telling this story in a way that is palpable and in a way that is easy for a newcomer who likes the idea of Superman to get into Superman. Like, the only thing I think is that you won't get, like, the super teenager crowd or the edgy crowd like that, because you just won't. But I feel like this is, like, if anybody said, how do I get into Superman before I start reading comic books or whatever, I would suggest this. That's how I feel about this show. It's the best CW thing I've seen outside of Black Lightning, in my personal opinion. What do you think, Masterville? Let me know in the comment section down below. Talk to you, boy. And if you liked this video, I want to say, first off, thank you so much for getting to the point in this video. Thank you so much. You are spectacular. If you really like this video, I got another one up here. I got a playlist down there, and I got an icon you can click on to subscribe. Remember to ring the bell if you do subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video, because Mr. Man's got to be out. Peace.